Okoboji Bible Conference friends, what a week it has been. We prayed at the beginning of this week that God would do renewal work. We prayed that He would renew our attention, our affections, and our attunement to what He's doing in the world. And He has. This week has been a complete week of renewal. The spaces here on our campus are just a small reflection of what God has been doing in our hearts. And He's been working in every age, from the nursery and the new spaces that they get to use to the early childhood, the elementary, the young adults, and the junior high and high school. God has renewed hearts, brought new people to know Him, and made amazing experiences of growth and worship for all of us. So whether we sat in classes, morning Bible hour, or evening worship, God is doing something new. We're so glad you got to experience that this week. Coming off of a year when we didn't know what to expect, God has brought about new things. We pray that as you leave here this week, as you go home, you can perceive what new God might be calling you to and what He might be doing in your life. It's been a beautiful week to be able to share with you. We're so glad you came. We look forward to seeing what God has in store next year. Welcome to Okoboji. It was in the early 1930s that Reverend R.R. Brown at the Omaha Gospel Tabernacle in Omaha, Nebraska started a radio program. And that radio program was shot all over the Midwest. People loved tuning into his radio program on Sunday nights for great music, great preaching, great worship. And they all started saying, we should get together as a group somewhere to meet the radio audience and for a conference. And naturally, they chose Okoboji to do that. And in 1935, the very first Okoboji Bible Conference was held in a tent right across the street where that middle school building sits. And for every year since then, God has been showing up. He meets people, He changes people's lives, and this year it's our prayer that He renews us in very special ways.
That there's a false trinity out there, but there's one in heaven that existed before any of this stuff showed up. And I'm not moving, I'm still on the throne. How many people know tonight that God is still on the throne? Somebody needs to know that tonight, that God hasn't moved, God is not dead, God is not done, God is here, God is among us, and God is speaking loudly tonight that I want to be the God who renews you.